Boys, UFC 307 this weekend, and of course, you know what that means. We have to do the rare locks of UFC 307. If you don't know what that means, if this is the first time you've watched any of these rare locks, pretty much I'm going to go through 5 things that are guaranteed to happen at the UFC 307 event. Now, the reason why they're locks is because if you go and you see any of these props on any gambling website, put the house on it, go into crippling debt, because best believe you're going to make billions and trillions, quadrillions, whatever comes after quadrillions, you're going to be making that much money. And, in honor of last week's UFC event, just like Moicano, we can't afford to lose any of these props. These are all going to hit 100%. Put a parlay on these 5 props, and best believe you're going to be set for life. Let's start off with the first rare lock of the card. I think there's gonna be a lot of highlight reel KOs on this card. Just quickly looking through the entire card here. Let's start off with just the main card. Main card, Alex Pereira versus Khalil Roundtree. You're telling me that doesn't end in a vicious knockout? Pennington versus Pena. We'll just forget about this. I think Jose Aldo is gonna viciously knock out Mario Batista. Same thing with Kayla Harrison. I think Kayla Harrison is gonna elbow cut up, split open Ketlin Vieira's face for a nasty TKO win. I could also see Kevin Holland knocking out Roman Dolidze, but that's just the main card. Prelims, I think we're going to see a Cesar Almeida nasty highlight reel KO. And then even early prelims, I could see Tim Means knocking out Court McGee. And then also Ryan Spann, I could also see, KOing Ovince St. Preux, but Ryan Spann is a little bit retarded, so I don't know what his game plan is going to be leading up into this fight, but I think we're going to see a shit ton of highlight reel KOs. And I'm not just talking about oh, that was a nice KO. We're talking about highlight reel KOs, some nasty ones. But yeah, that is the first lock of the card. Let's go down to the second lock. Second lock, I don't think we're going to see a single submission win at UFC 307. I think we're only going to see KOs and decisions. The only possible one that I'm looking through here is maybe we see Carla Esparza submit Tisha Pennington, but I don't think that's gonna happen. That's like a 1 in a million type of shot. Maybe we see Austin Hubbard submit Alex Hernandez, but again, I don't see that shit happening either. And then going into the main card, the only one I could see happening is maybe Roman Dolidze submitting Kevin Holland, but again, I don't think that shit's gonna happen. That's so unrealistic to think that that's gonna happen. And yeah, like I said, I'm seeing 0 submission wins the entire card. I see 3 possible fights that could end in submission. I don't think it's realistic that those happen, to be honest. Either Kevin Holland's gonna knock out Roman Dolidze or go to a boring decision. Austin Hubbard, I think, also might go to a decision with Alexander Hernandez. And then Carla Esparza. I have another rare prediction for Carla Esparza, Tisha Pennington coming up here soon, but it does not involve submission. Let's go into the third thing though. Third thing, we're gonna see a huge robbery on this card. If you guys watch my prediction video, you guys already know which one it is, but I'm predicting we're gonna see a disgusting robbery in this card, and it's gonna be in that main event. I think we're gonna see one of the worst robbery decisions we've seen in UFC memory, mainly because the UFC desperately want this person to win their fight. Desperately. Because it sets up another fight so perfectly that, to be honest, everyone who cares about that division, that's the fight they want to see. I'm trying not to give it away, but go watch my prediction video if you want to know who I think is going to get that robbery decision. We got 2 more to go to though. Fourth one on this list, Carla Esparza versus Tisha Pennington, is going to be a snooze fest. You can't tell me that anybody is excited to watch this fight. Yes, I do know this is Carla Esparza's last fight, her retirement fight. Knowing the UFC, they're probably going to give Carla Esparza the craziest send-off ever, with tons of highlights throughout her whole career, just highlighting her career in general. They're probably going to give that to Carla Esparza. They wouldn't give it to Tony Ferguson, but Carla Esparza, yeah, she definitely deserves it. She's definitely getting a huge send-off, but Carla Esparza, Tisha Pennington is going to be the worst fight on the card, is going to be, an easy bathroom break, is going to be a very boring fight to watch. I think we're going to the distance in this fight. I think it's going to be I think Tisha Pennington might be able to keep it on the feet for a little bit, but first round, maybe we'll see Tisha Pennington get taken down and held down for a little bit throughout the end of the round. But majority, it'll be a stand-up. But then second and third, I think Carla Esparza is just going to lay and pray Marab style on Tisha Pennington to win a very boring decision. And at first I was picking Tisha Pennington to win, but this shit's scripted. I think we're going to see a very boring decision win for Carla Esparza. And then we're going to get a bullshit send-off little video for her. We get to see that for her, but not for someone like a Tony Ferguson, just some BS like that. But yeah, that's the fourth lock of the card, that Tisha Pennington and Carla Esparza is going to be a snooze fest. Number 5, this one's so obvious, but after the main event, after Alex Pereira viciously knocks out Khalil Roundtree, we're going to see fucking Magomed Ankalaev yapping on Twitter again, just yapping away to nobody, saying that Alex Pereira is ducking him. He can't wait to fight Pereira. He's going to knock out Pereira. We're going to see a yap fest from Magomed Ankalaev, when we all know damn well that Alex Pereira is not the reason why Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Pereira aren't fighting. I 100% blame Magomed. I've been saying this forever. Fuck Magomed. All my homies hate Magomed. And yeah, that's every single rare lock of UFC 307. Let me know in the comments below. Are there any other locks of the card that you guys think are going to happen this card? And yeah, quickly just look at this real quick, because 99% of you guys just watch this shit for free. Your boy is on that goal to get to 1,000 subscribers. So all I ask, you guys made it to the end of the video, might as well subscribe with those post notifications on so you never miss any of these rare videos. And yeah, tomorrow we got UFC 307. I'm gonna try to post every fight to make after UFC 307. Hopefully I can get that shit out on Sunday. I don't think I'll be able to get it out on Saturday, just because it's like a UFC pay-per-view event. This shit's gonna last all day. I won't have time to make it, so hopefully I can get that out on Sunday. And yeah, then after that we got a pretty shit fight night card after that, but I'm excited for 307. And yeah, thank you guys for watching to the end of the video. There's really not that much else left to say, except for I will see you guys in my next video.